Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Thirsty Suitors, where last episode was a pretty heavy one. We finally talked with Aruni and we finally hashed it out with Tyler. Said a lot of shit that needed to be said. Now let's see where that leaves us.
No blood oaths, no grand gestures, no promises of forever.
Yep, that's probably for the best.
Just two people who care being a small part of each other's lives.
Will that really work?
You really think we can go from what we had to being so measured with each other?
We're trying this new thing called having boundaries.
Good for you. Good for you.
Good luck, you're already flirting.
That reminds me. That Aruni in your head, you know she's nothing like your sister, right?
I know.
I'm not completely disconnected from reality, you know.
If you were, would you know?
Yeah, fair point.
What is your point?
I don't think she's good for you, Jala.
Jala needs me. You don't even want her back. Why do you care?
Yeah, the little voice in your head that tells you how much you suck probably isn't the most healthy of things.
Damn it, boundaries, Tyler. I said it, and now I'm done. I trust you to take care of yourself. So, take care of yourself, okay?
Fantastic. I mean, I think the best out. Like, obviously, I'm rooting for Jala and Tyler to end up together. Obviously, but the best outcomes probably they stay friends, and maybe after a while, after Jala does some much needed growing up, maybe then they can try again with a lot more maturity. Mostly on Jala's part, and some on Tyler's as well, which she is already showing by setting boundaries. Good for her. Again, I have no idea why the game is freezing today when changing scenes. It's weird.
Are you done for the day?
Yeah, I'm done.
Jala, why don't we watch some TV?
Sure thing, Dad. Well, I'm going out with Chandra. We should talk in the morning, Jala. Well, that's not too cryptic. Night, Jala.
Okay. Oh, I should have probably cooked. I need a treat. I deserve a treat. I should have probably cooked. I don't have any good health items.
So, a little birdie told me today was a big day for you.
It's me. I'm the birdie.
Awesome.
Auntie, you're here?
Uh-huh. Rookmini overdid it with the cocktails tonight. I brought her home safely.
Of course.
While I was here, I thought I'd help my little brother cope as well.
Or you never cook and you came to raid my fridge.
Leftovers and coffee would go so good with all the tequila inside me.
I'll admit, it's strange to see you rattled, Daddy.
Ugh. What a lifetime of thinly veiled resentment from an in-law can do.
That's not very fair, Chandra. It's not thinly veiled. Speaking of nerves and complex relationships, Tyler and Aruni. Well, we don't have to talk about it if you don't want to, Jala Banana.
Well, let's talk.
I don't really know where to begin. It's a lot.
Well, how are you feeling right now?
Both.
I feel like I handed in a piece of homework that was long overdue. This constant nagging anxiety that's just gone. I think I used up all the feelings I had and then some. I'm in a feeling deficit right now.
And now, Patty will be here in the morning.
Dun dun dun.
Did that sound laden with dread? I meant it to sound happy. You know, yay, my mother-in-law, who I love and respect, is visiting.
Needs work.
If that's your best attempt, I'd stay up tonight and practice in the mirror, or we're all doomed.
Also, we haven't met Ahmed yet.
That's the spirit. Come on, Jala. What's one more emotionally devastating confrontation? How bad can it possibly be, eh?
Cheers to that.
You're both terrible, and I appreciate you so much right now.
Again, always the cutest part of this game. Oh, we're in Jala's nightmare world, are we?
Jala, I'm sorry. I know I went too far yesterday. I took over, I made you say things you didn't want to say. I shouldn't have done that.
No, it's my fault. I've let this go on too long. I need to let you go.
Oh, just like that, huh? After everything I've done for you. You think if you cut me out, you'll be whole?
Most of what you seem to do is put Jala down. Sometimes rightly, but other times...
You can push me down so deep that you can't hear my voice, but I'll still be there, waiting. In the dark. I'm part of you. How can you just abandon me?
Deep down, you want this too.
Jala, don't do this! I'm scared.
You're the part of me that couldn't forgive myself. The mistakes I made, the people I hurt, I pushed them onto you. I couldn't live with myself, so I had to invent you.
You needed someone to blame. I never resented you for that.
You're not a monster, and neither am I. You've carried the burden of my responsibility long enough. I can take it from here. Thank you for everything you've done. You're a part of me. You'll always be a part of me.
Stop blubbering and just do it, Jala. All this sentimentality is giving me a headache.
I couldn't have hallucinated a better sister. Goodbye, Irony.
Goodbye, Jala.
Emotional growth.
I'm glad you two have made up.
We were ordered to.
Now that's exactly the sort of comment your grandmother will pounce on. I'm asking you to be on your best behavior. I am begging you. Can you both please do this for me?
Of course. No, why are we pretending?
Bhakti's our grandmother. Can't we just be ourselves?
Okay, you're not that naive, Jala.
For once, I agree with Jala. The world must be ending.
This is not the time for this discussion, girls.
Why not?
Because she's here.
Uh-oh. Should have cooked first.
My three favorite girls, all gathered in this cozy little kitchen. Have you missed me, darlings?
It's so good to see you, Amma. You must be hungry after your long flight.
I could eat.
How about I make parathas for lunch, Amma?
You've been telling me how much Jala's improved her cooking recently. How about you show us what you've learned from your mother, Jala?
But, Amma...
Don't tell me you don't even trust her to make parathas, Rukmini. What do you say, Jala?
It's a trap.
Oh no, Bhakti. Mom's the expert. You wouldn't want to eat substandard parathas your first day, would you?
So that's how well your mother taught you, is it? How disappointing.
Of course she can make parathas, Ma.
I'm so glad I came home for this. It's not uncomfortable at all.
Yeah, amazing.
Stop making silly jokes, Aruni. Party might misunderstand your strange sense of humor.
Yes, very strange.
Oh no, I understand it perfectly.
Do not embarrass me, Jala.
What are you mumbling over there?
I was just asking if Jala washed her hands.
A grown woman like her, you need to ask. Surely you know to always wash your hands before you cook, Jala.
Of course I do. I'm an American, not a heathen.
See, Rukmini, you have to stop babying your children. How will they develop any independence?
Yes, Ma.
I can
Hey.
never top your skills in the kitchen.
Straight a compliment.
That's suspiciously nice of you, Jala. Very good. Whisk the flour and salt together.
You should sift first, or it'll be lumpy.
We usually just whisk straight away.
That's a lazy approach. Why settle when you can achieve perfection? It's a mindset. Well, how could Rukmini teach you values she doesn't apply herself?
I don't want. Wait, what? I didn't say anything.
Just sieve the flour, Jala.
So, Aruni, you're following in your mother's footsteps and marrying a foreigner.
Oof.
His name is Ahmed.
Did I say something wrong? It's just a fact. He's not Indian.
Well, technically, neither am I. My dad's Sri Lankan and my passport's American.
Not Indian. And you, Jala? You're also an American?
What does it matter if Aruni doesn't consider herself entirely Indian?
Yeah, exactly.
What does it matter? It's time to whisk the ingredients, Jala. What are you standing around for?
Did you hear that? It sounded like voices. Familiar ones.
As long as they're giving you good advice, I won't complain.
Okay, time to stir.
I warned you, Rukmini. If you take these girls to America, they'll be rootless. Thousands of years of history and culture reduced to Bollywood movies and pretty outfits.
I don't even like Bollywood movies.
They barely even speak Tamil. My God, the poetry you've stolen from them.
She tried to teach us, didn't she, Aruni?
I'm staying out of it.
Good. Coward.
She did, though. We just didn't want to learn back then.
You're telling me my daughter, a teacher by profession, failed to engage you in learning your mother tongue? And it's not her fault?
Told you to stay out of it.
Girls, please. We used to stay up so many nights, drinking endless cups of tea and quoting poetry to each other. Didn't you want to have that with your own daughters? Don't tell me you don't grieve the loss of it.
Sounds like a tremendous memory.
Time to incorporate the oil into the flour, Jala.
Huh, you haven't changed at all. Fine, avoid the question.
The technique's important here, so be careful.
This is one recipe we cannot fuck up.
Looks good, Jala. Now roll out the dough.
Looks good. This shoddy job. Do it again, Jala, and pay attention this time.
This is how I always do it, and it turns out fine.
Fine. Is that really enough for you in life? To be just fine? Average? Unremarkable?
Fine is better than most. So yeah.
Well, I love you enough to expect more from you. Do it again. Properly this time.
Now we wait for the dough to rest.
No. You just stand there. I'll teach Jala the proper way to make paratas.
There's nothing wrong with Mom's teaching.
Then why has it come out so badly? Don't make a sulky face. You have to learn to accept constructive criticism. Right, Rukmini?
Ah, yes, constructive criticism. This is exactly what that is.
Yes, of course, Amma.
See? Your mother agrees with me.
Sure, she does.
Throw that dough away. We're starting again. Go wash your hands again. Come back with a fresh mind.
That'll take more than a hand wash.
Ouch. Fair.
Thanks, Aruni. What a helpful remark.
It's just sisters bickering. What are you fussing about?
Very good.
What's this I hear about you taking a sabbatical year before college, Jala? How you can take a sabbatical before you even begin, I don't know. Have you started applying for the new semester?
Haven't decided yet.
I'm not really sure if it's for me, Bhatti.
You really shouldn't delay your education. Wait, sorry. Did I hear that correctly? You're not sure if you're going to college? What is going on here, Rukmini?
It's an ongoing discussion.
You've been lying to me. Clearly, everything is not fine in your house. Your mother is an educator and you're not going to college? This is just a slap in the face.
Time to sift the flour.
Your daughter is throwing away her future and you want to talk about flour? This is really parenting, Minnie. Well, what can I say to that? Sift! Sift, Jala!
Oh, this is going great.
Do you even know what I had to sacrifice to get an education myself? To get my daughter educated? She could have done her post-graduation, done a PhD, used that brilliant mind of hers. Instead, she threw it all away to marry that man and become a teacher here in this backwater American town.
No, I'm not staying silent.
That man is my dad. And what's wrong with being a teacher?
Nothing, if that's the highest you can reach. You don't even know how smart your mother is. What a waste of her all this is.
I made my decision a long time ago, Amma. And believe it or not, I'm happy.
Do you have any other choice but to pretend to be happy? Add more salt, Jala. You're being too tentative. I told you that your daughter would one day make you cry the same bitter tears you made me cry.
It's not the same thing.
Don't tell me you approve of this I'm not going to college nonsense.
Of course I don't.
It's my
Good
life
decision.
at the end of the day.
So my opinion doesn't matter? I'm
No, it
your
doesn't.
grandmother. My blood runs in your veins. You don't even think you owe me an explanation.
No, I don't. Huh, somehow I didn't fuck
Go
that one
get
up.
some yogurt, Jala. It makes the dough softer.
I don't do that anymore, Amma.
Fine, just mix it as it is. Who cares how it turns out? You've obviously given up on teaching your children anything.
Aruni, Jala, do not say a word. Jala, mix the ingredients. It's nearly lunchtime and there's still a lot left to do.
Sure thing.
Forget about lunch. Forget the parathas. None of this is about the goddamn parathas. Pati, you just want to find fault with everything Mom does, and you're taking it out on Jala.
Is this how you've taught your children to speak to their elders?
Aruni, be quiet.
Aruni's right.
Nope.
Pati, you're not being fair.
Oh, so now I'm to be judged by a child.
No, Ma. I told you to be quiet. Both of you.
Not being quiet.
We're standing up for you, Ma.
What have you been telling these girls? That they think I'm so terrifying? You need protection from me, is that it?
I don't know what's gotten into them. They're not usually like this.
You're the one who's completely different whenever Pati's around.
Oh. Oh. I understand now. You're all just one big, happy family. I'm the outsider.
No, but yeah.
Is that it?
How could you be an outsider here, Amma? Aruni's just stressed about the wedding. Don't take it to heart.
This isn't Aruni's fault.
Don't get in the way of Mom throwing me under the bus, Jala.
Clearly, I'm the villain ruining this cozy domestic scene.
Amma, no, please don't.
You want to make me the villain? Fine, I'll be your villain.
You're doing a pretty good job doing that yourself.
I was born to play that role.
Clearly. Fuck.
Look around, Jala. I exploded this domestic dream because I want to wake you up.
Thanks for the army of creeps you sent. Fuck.
Look around, Jala.
Fuck.
Exploded this domestic dream because I want to wake you up.
Fuck. Shit. Indeed. I've got this. Sure thing. No. I'm not gonna auto-skate. I have some self-respect left.
Don't you dare sleepwalk into this land.
Fuck. Fuck. This is gonna be fun.
Your sister. She's a lovely girl, but mediocre, just like your father. No ambition. But you, Jala, I see myself in you, just like I saw myself in your mother. I failed her. I'm not going to watch her make the same mistakes with you.
My mom's happy. How can you call that a mistake?
Perhaps you should consider that with age comes wisdom. I can see how this little story plays out for you. I've seen it so many times before. Don't misunderstand, Betty. I'm not doing this to be cruel. I just want you to fulfill your potential. You have fire, Jala. People like us, we need to be pushed. We need to be tempered.
You need to chill the fuck out.
We were born to burn.
I'm using all the help I can get here. Fuck. Fuck. Okay, that was
Men
shit.
can make mistakes, but every choice we make is a price to pay. You have to bargain with the world for what you want. So what do you want, Jala? Really? And what are you willing to give up?
Sure, let's summon Sound.
Spirit of Timber Hills!
Let's summon the Bare Nouns. Why not?
You
Ouch.
think I sent you those suitors because I wanted you to choose one of them? Those dimwits and fools. Not one of them is worthy of my granddaughter.
Oh, what if I liked him?
You were playing a dangerous game. And my taste in partners has been questionable.
That, I'm afraid, runs in the family.
Oh, fuck you.
Glad you rejected them. I'm proud of you. You're selfish, just like me, Jala. Selfish isn't the worst thing for a woman to be in a world where we're raised to lose ourselves. These roles of wife, mother, they consume you if you're not careful. Just look at Rukmini. Don't you want more?
Fuck you.
Oh, Sergio!
Don't you
Yeah, I'm gonna
understand,
die.
Jala? We're not safe. We're dangerous. People like us will never be satisfied with playing it safe.
Okay, I need to heal. I need to heal a lot.
Auntie!
Yeah, take that. Okay, this is getting a little bit out of hand. Jesus fuck. Taunts won't work. Fuck. How am I supposed to beat her? This is insane. Damn it, that didn't do a lot of damage. That is an impossible fight.
You know, my mother's not wrong. I never thought I'd leave India before I met your father.
Do you imagine what your life would be like without Dad? Do you wish it was different?
It's hard to see anything else but the life I have now. I stopped imagining other lives a long time ago.
Is that good or is that sad? Kinda really depends.
Isn't it better to focus on what is?
Maybe. That's why sometimes what my mother says is hard to hear. Don't do this, Jala. Don't fight her. You won't win.
I've never seen you back down from a confrontation before. I don't get it.
You're like me, Jala. People make less sense to me the more I love them. Sometimes I think you're just like me. And other times, I don't know you at all. You'll only get hurt if you go back up there, Jala. Just give it up.
Nope.
No. I've always taken the path of least resistance. But this time, I'm choosing to fight. I refuse to back down.
Good for you, Chala.
Well, this is certainly a nightmare of intergenerational trauma, from
so
which we
Tyler's the inner
devoutly
voice now.
wish to wake.
Tyler? What are you doing here?
What do you think? I'm here to help you, dummy.
We were having a fight over paratas, but not really paratas. And then the house exploded, and now this!
Yeah, it's a lot. But now you have me. No fear, okay?
Maybe a few fears.
Shocking will probably work.
You say you're disappointed Mom didn't achieve her potential. But would you really want her to eclipse you? You love being the one on top.
Exactly.
Ooh, I finally get a chance to do one of these narrator intros. As other grandparents succumb to the ravages of age, Pati does yoga every morning, has all her own teeth, and can hear someone whispering gossip from across a crowded room. I've always suspected Pati absorbs life force from the people around her, like a vampire, but for other people's failures.
So what? You're recommending a stake through the heart?
Yeah, metaphorically.
Are you mumbling to yourself, Jala? Didn't your mother teach you any manners? When an elder speaks, you should listen.
Ah, for fuck's sake, not these guys again.
You need to be shattered to remake yourself. That's how you grow stronger.
Yeah, been there, done that, stronger already. Thanks. No thanks to you.
I really thought your mother would come to rescue you by now.
You and me both.
You resent me. I'm just trying to make you better.
Don't need your help.
You've never said a word about me being queer. That doesn't feel like acceptance, Bhati. You're just pretending a huge part of me doesn't exist.
Ah, fuck. Hey, not a word. Sure.
All I want to do is guide you. Why do you twist everything I do?
so concerned about maintaining your dignity, holding up your pride, losing face. But you've lost something way more important.
What will actually work for her? Shit. Where's the thing that takes the status away?
It's all been too easy for you. That's why you're so lost.
If I'm so special, I guess Mom didn't do such a bad job raising me after all.
Good one. They're still not doing anywhere near enough damage.
Love isn't handing out gold stars and giving hugs. It's cold hard truth. It's bitter medicine. You
Not
think
gonna work.
brilliant women are happy ones? Oh, Jala, don't be so naive.
That's very sad for you, Patu. Very, very sad.
If you keep running from pain, you will lose yourself.
Dia!
There you go.
Your mind, your passion, your effort, you spend them all here, for them. But you'll never be one of them.
Your love isn't motivation, it's sabotage.
There you go.
The spirit of Timber Hills! Do you think I want you to get married because I'm sentimental about it? No. My husband was a self-important, narrow-minded alcoholic. I'm supposed to be sad and lonely now he's dead, but I'm not. I'm relieved.
That's sad.
Did he love you?
I'm sure he did, in his way. He loved his clean house, his iron shirts, his hot meals. Can there truly be love without equality? My husband thought he was the undisputed master of the house. My master.
That's sad.
It's hard to imagine Pati in that situation. But that was the reality for a lot of our grandmas and great-grandmas and great-great-grandmas from every culture.
That doesn't... Yeah, that's true. And that doesn't give you an excuse to pay it forward.
So you see, Jala, I'm being pragmatic. They don't call it the marriage market for nothing. It's a transaction. Pick a man to take you places, or work 10 times harder to get yourself there instead. What you can't do, my girl, is what you have been doing, and that's neither.
Not these guys again, come on.
I could really use Mom's help right now. She's always mediated between me and Pati.
I know, but you and me, we've got this, right?
Yeah, we got this.
Right. Auntie!
Skip all this.
being happy all you want? You could be so much more.
No, I don't think there's anything more that you could be than happy. If you're not happy, what is it even for? It's not worth it.
When I went to work, I had 2 saris, just 2. I'd wear one and wash one. You have no idea the sacrifices I've made.
Okay, let's get rid of this status. Force resistance, that's good. Stop throwing these idiots
You
at me.
think you can pretend your way into the world as you think it should be? No. You have to live in it as it is.
Doesn't mean you have to like it as it is.
Oh, Sergio!
You'll spend your whole life proving you're half as good to a society which will never acknowledge you're better. Your mother abandoned her academics to run off for love. And look at you, the same mistakes.
Okay. Come on. Seriously? No. Do the best we can.
Have you ever thought the reason you've never truly felt at home here is because you're not? That maybe you're struggling to find yourself because you're looking in the wrong place?
Well, what are you saying, Bati?
I'm saying that part of yourself you feel is missing, you won't find it here. Come back home to India with me, Jala. Restore what was stolen from you.
This is my home.
But I've lived here as long as I can remember. My friends, my family, my whole life is here.
People transform their lives all the time, Jala. Isn't that what you tried to do when you left this little town? Of course, it's daunting to try something new. But it's exciting, too. A new start, new possibilities.
Don't fall for it, Jala.
What do I even do in India?
You'll never know until you try, hmm? I understand you, Jala. I accept you.
Oh,
You belong with
so
me.
accepting.
You're really going to insult me like this in a sari I picked out for you?
Yep. Couldn't be a cut like this.
The last time you were near a Kanchipuram sari, you peed all over it.
I was a newborn. And what were you doing changing my nappies in a silk sari anyway?
What's the point of idealism if you don't have the power to change anything?
This is a grind. What can we do to make this faster? Okay, more healing and more damage. Sure. Oh, not these guys again. Come on.
I don't see anything of your father in you. Thank goodness.
Fuck you.
Your sister's just average. But you're special, Jala. I've
Shove it
always
up your
known
ass.
it. You think you can pretend your way into the world as you think it should be? No. You have to live in it as it is.
But get some more willpower.
Sometimes speaking across the generation gap is like speaking across different universes.
Tell me about it.
Bet you wish you were in a different universe right now, huh?
Uh-huh.
Seriously.
It's time someone taught you a hard lesson, Jala. Let's settle this like grown women with the most powerful weapons of all.
Uh-oh.
Our words.
That's adorable. What can I throw her way? Only for that? Seriously? Fuck.
Do you know how hard I had to fight for my education? To get my daughter educated? And now your family wants you to go to college, but you throw away the chance?
I get it. The world was unfair to you. But that doesn't mean it's right for you to live out your ambitions through me.
You disrespectful, ungrateful, selfish little girl. You know nothing.
I know you are, but what am I?
A teacher's daughter speaking like this. I knew Rukmini failed in her profession, but looks like she failed as a mother too.
Again, look who's talking.
Don't say that about her!
Still have any willpower boosts?
You
Boost
think you're
attack.
an American? That you'll ever really be one of them? You'll always be a second-class citizen here.
Just say you miss me, Patti. This isn't about me being American. This is about you feeling left behind.
Ah! You live in this place which feasts on stolen riches and think you're different from these colonizers.
Just because you have a point doesn't make you less of a cunt.
Ha! You're even worse, because you've turned your back on your own.
I am not seduced by the materialist comforts of the Imperial core. I'm not.
Come on, Jal, just maybe just a tiny little bit.
I can accept it if you don't want to get married, Jala, truly. But children? Children are a roll of the dice, thrown into our collective future, a way to keep playing long after you're gone. Don't you believe in the future, Jala?
You're the one who said being a wife and mother isn't everything. Don't you believe in yourself, Patti?
What will the world come to if intelligent women like us don't have children?
Eugenics much?
Indeed.
Don't you think your mother knows the reason you don't want children is because she failed you as a parent?
I'm not refusing to have children to hurt Mom.
But you know you're hurting her. You're breaking her heart.
Oof. This is getting intense.
You think you're protecting your mother from me? You're wrong, Jala. I'm hard on her because I love her. You don't even know her.
You don't understand love.
Love? You only understand power.
Yeah.
You withhold your love because you say it'll make us complacent. But really, it's because you're afraid we'll reject you. You don't have the courage to love us. That's why you play games. I'm sorry for whatever made you this way, but I am done with your power games.
You have no idea the sacrifices I made for her. For all of you.
And you never let them live it down, do you? Just let it go. Stop living in the past. You're losing your family.
Oh! You want the truth, Pati?
Jala, maybe you should calm down.
No, Tyler, let's go for some brutal honesty here.
No, it's time someone actually stood up to her. You know what, Pati? I hate you. You...
What?
I hate the way you talk to Mom. How you look down on Dad. How you dismiss Aruni. You're cruel. You passed that cruelty to Amma. And it's in me, too. No matter how unhappy you made her, Amma always came back for more. You taught me that love is a trap. That's why I could never commit to anyone or anything. I was too afraid. You made love something I was terrified of. I hate how much power you have over me.
Ouch.
Over Mom. Over us.
Stop it!
Did you feel that?
I hate that I love you, Pati. I hate that I can't stop. You came here and you turned our family into a battlefield. But this isn't a battlefield. It's my home, not yours.
You! How dare you!
Jala Jaratne, it's time to call your mother.
Oh yeah.
Mom!
Bye, Patty. Aw. Great, let's do some emotional growth. Good.
My girls aren't a chance to rewrite the past. They're new beginnings, Amma. We need to let them write their own stories.
Yes, I understand. I'll leave after the wedding. You won't have to see me again.
Amma, no, that's not what we want.
Ah, it's all right. I don't have long left to live.
Oh my god, cut the dramatics.
No need to come home for my death rites. You're all busy, and you're holding too much resentment in your hearts. I understand.
You're part of our family, Pati. We love you.
And it's never too late to change.
Change. I'm an old woman, Betty. I'm set in my ways.
Come on, Ma. You'll outlive all of us.
Well, the doctor did say I have the spinal health of a 30-year-old.
See?
I don't know. I have to think about it. I have to think about many things.
Fantastic. So is this the end credits? Seems like. So we don't get to meet Ahmed? Come on. But yeah, this has got to be one of my favorite games. Honestly, it's the story is so good. The design is amazing. The gameplay is really fun. The writing is incredibly funny. It gotta be one of my top 10 favorite games. Ever since I started playing, I really do enjoy it. I hope you have as well. But this has been me for this episode and indeed this series. Thank you all very much for coming. Please do like, comment and subscribe. Let me know if you also enjoyed this game. I will see you all next time.